music.
Mickey Manawa. Well, maybe if they got married. And it's time for the IWA Pro-AM matchup of the evening. We do this every once in a while. We've got well, the idea behind the Pro-Am matches is to put some amateurs, if you will, backyard type wrestlers, give them the opportunity to show what they can do in the wrestling ring on a professional IWA event. It's going to be Damien Van Horn making his way around ringside right now, taking on Shaq Daddy, who did appear in previous Pro-Am IWA matches and got a personal invitation from Ian Rotten in his last Pro-Am appearance to train for professional wrestling under Ian Rotten. And Shaq Daddy continuing on the Pro-Am scene of the IWA for the time being until he becomes a professional wrestler upon completion of training with the IWA Mid South Wrestling School, which, if you're interested in becoming a professional wrestler, referee, manager, valet, what have you, training is available at the IWA right here in Clarksville, Indiana, several days a week. If you're interested, contact the IWA 502-569-1701, or you can email IWA Management via IWAMidSouthWrestling.com.
Shaq Daddy naturally is just a big guy. And if you go with the training of Ian Rotten behind that, you could have the potential to have one impressive individual inside the ring.
I just want to know what the hell that thing is on his head.
It's like he wants to be a luchador, but not quite all the way there.
Yeah, he's a little bit big for a luchador.
Shaq Daddy is huge, but that chick still towers over there.
Yeah, she does. That's very, very scary. I'm sure Chris Hero is happy that she's sporting one of his t-shirts and she would not become a factor in his matchup because I believe she's larger than Chris as well.
That's large.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next matchup is one ball with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, making his IWA Mid South debut from Amityville, New York, weighing at 241 pounds, he is Damien Van Horn. And his opponent in this contest, from the New Creation Tattoo Shop in New Orleans, Indiana, weighing at 300 pounds, he is Shaq Daddy.
People love their tattoos here in the IWA.
They do. They certainly do. Don't know very much about Damien Van Horn. This is his first appearance.
Both big guys.
Shaq has become a favorite of the IWA crowd from his previous appearances. But doing a little bit of dancing takes his eyes off of Van Horn, as now he's going to work on the big Shaq Daddy. Trying to whip off the ropes, but he's holding on to the top rope, standing his ground. Reverses the whip. Van Horn meets a lariat. Two of them, a third. He's just chopping this guy down. Big body slam by Shaq. And Van Horn, currently at the mercy of this IWA Pro-AM star.
Shaq Daddy's showing the potential and the reason why Ian Rotten chose him to come to the IWA Mid South school to train. Very impressive thus far.
Big avalanche in the corner. Down goes Van Horn. Elbow drop with great height. Fans chanting for a moonsault.
I don't think he's that far in the training yet.
Fans chant for the moonsault, and then the rest of the crowd laughs. Another elbow drop. Stop down onto the face of Damien Van Horn. And forearm down across the back.
It's not pretty, it's not innovative, but those clever shots to the back to get the shots done.
Shaq Daddy in command of the match.
Screaming like a wild banshee.
Oh boy.
No grown man should do that ever.
Including Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
No grown man should do little boys, including Michael Jackson. Looks like he was going for a choke slam there, but Van Horn breaking free of the clutch of Shaq Daddy. Now working him over in the corner. Looking to whip him into the opposite buckle. He does, and comes charging with a clothesline to follow it. As Shaq now sent to the buckle. Comes in, but he catches him.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? 1, 2, 3. And the Who's Your Daddy choke slam bomb gets the victory for Shaq Daddy here tonight. Another impressive victory in an IWA Mid South ring for Shaq Daddy.
We're going to need to go to the Nate Webb School of Dancing. Not as impressive in the dancing as he is inside the ring, but he's starting out.
I'm ready to go to the bar.
And he's ready to go to the bar.
Ditto.
Long Island tees, keep them coming.